Hi, Bear. Hello, Baba. Hello, Baba. Baba. Hello. Hello, day 10. It's all about consistency. I keep telling myself that. Everything, it has to be about a consistency. Because if I don't keep up with one thing, because this is a simple thing, just 5 or 10 minutes, I sound like that guy Don Lepre. 5 or 10 minutes placing classified ads in newspapers. No, but you have to stick with it. I have to stick with it. Right there? This daddy, you have to stick with it. He's so smart. He's so smart. He's so smart. We're brokers. We're brokers. Okay, so day 10. We are a little over 2.5% after today, so that's great. Approaching 3%, which is fantastic. They say you have to get past the first 30 days of anything for it to be consistent. Well, I'm a third of the way there now. And that doesn't necessarily always qualify. Sometimes the pattern has to be longer, but it's just about the consistency. I've got to make sure I maintain that consistency. Hi, Bear. I know you want to be pet and play right now, buddy, but not while Daddy's doing this thing, okay? I know you want to play. No one's mad at you, handsome boy. Okay, so today, number of things today that were done. So to start it, I will start with something that's kind of a weird dream I had in the early morning hours of today. So sometimes I feel like I might be a little too hard on my roommate about things because we'll have conversations about things and she won't remember, and I'll be like, why am I telling you things if you don't remember what I'm saying? But and one big thing for me, for example, is after I had COVID last year in January, for effectively the most part, I have completely lost my taste buds. I have these little intermittent times when I will taste kind of almost this like odd flavor, but it's not related to food. I'm not even eating food at the time when I kind of taste that, and unfortunately, my taste buds have not returned. I have little glimpses here and there. Simba, stop. Simba, stop. I have these little glimpses here and there, but it's usually when I'm either drinking something or eating something that's more like that's non-solid in texture, like Jell-O or something like that. So, that's kind of a different path, but I kind of get, tough on her about, when she says, oh, well, how does it taste to you? And I'll be like, I can't taste it. I've been telling you this for months on end. I can't taste it. And I don't like to repeat myself a lot. And so because of it, I can become a little irritated. And, everybody's not going to be quite the same way as me. Obviously, I should realize this and know this from, my work, that not everybody's the same. Not everybody has the same memory, prioritizes things the same way that I prioritize certain information about other people. It's just not the way nobody follows the same beat of the drum that I follow, right? And so I find myself getting irritated with her from time to time. Also, my roommate is a really affectionate person and likes to hug and stuff like that, and she's very sweet. She's just a really, really wonderful person, but I'm not always a big person in hugging. I don't know, I'm just, I'm going to hug my mom and my brother, and I hug her as well, but I'm just not a huge, great big affection person when it comes to, holding people and all that kind of stuff right now. And at this point in my life right now, I think I'm withdrawn from people and affection, physical affection, because I'm not happy with my body. And so I don't like that closeness because I'm self-conscious about certain parts of myself. Anyways, but I had a dream last night that, that kind of frustration had boiled to the point where I said something and I made her cry. And I don't ever want to make anyone cry, especially my roommate Marie. She's just a really lovely person, and she has the best heart about things And she's just really a wonderful spirit to know. So that was kind of a wake-up call to me to, like, kind of step back and try to put things in more perspective instead of being thinking, instead of feeling like, well, you're not listening to me, and holding on to that frustration. Understand that she has her own things going on, and what I prioritize as things that people should remember doesn't necessarily mean it's what they prioritize. And also keep in mind, what you say to other people has an effect. You may not know how it affects them, but it does affect them. And I certainly don't want to hurt her feelings, because she really is a sweet person. And so that was a good wake-up call to me, even though it was a dream. Because I woke up going, wow, what a dick. This is the times when I know why I don't want children watching these videos without parents involved, because I may use a word that's not necessarily appropriate for children, but I really felt like that. Like, what is wrong with you? I mean, just to always correct her with those things, it just isn't necessary. All it does is tear down someone else, because you're frustrated that they don't remember things. Just don't approach things quite the same way as you do. And in my work, I'm always trying to look at other people's perspective, but in this case, I need to look at her perspective, or just not put an expectation on her, right? Don't put an expectation on someone, because you putting expectations on people, whether it's to remember the things that you want them to remember or to do the things that you want them to do, that's not how you get anything done. Nor is it practical, because you don't control other people. You can only control yourself and how you respond to things. So that was a good one. So today, I scheduled the movers for the new place. Like I said, I've had that odd flavor sort of taste in my mouth. It's almost, I don't know how to place it. It's almost like, it's a weird flavor. It's kind of a weird thing. It almost tastes like you would imagine gas to taste like. It's almost like I smell gas in the air or something. But we don't have anything like really gas powered here. It's just a very odd odor and flavor. Anyways, I can't really place it. So that's going on. Don't really care for that. Got the movers organized for today. Finishing out some paperwork behind me here for BET, the BET program that I'm involved with, which is gives blind entrepreneurs in the state of Texas, although the BEP is nationwide, the opportunity to operate food service and vending facilities. As a matter of fact, that's the PowerPoint. As a matter of fact, that's the PowerPoint that I've been working on, is one that's for volunteer, pro bono, like I said, to record audio for it. And I'm still working on finishing that up to get that rendered out to them for tomorrow. I had to complete a report tonight. It's not due till tomorrow, but when you're late for the last minute, last minute always ends up making you go crazy. So better to get it done as quickly as possible. I did find out that they had BET, Business Enterprises of Texas, which is the Texas branch of the BEP program, that they had a virtual training session, because every year we're required to have some sort of an annual training session. And they kind of skipped it for a number of years, but now they're kind of getting back into it. And when COVID hit, everybody shut it down and they didn't really have anything. Well, they decided to apparently do one in December for a couple of days, and you had to attend like 75% of it. And usually it's stuff that you hear over and over again. So honestly, I didn't even catch it in the newsletter, but I didn't attend it, and you have to attend at least 75% of it, or find an alternative method of training, or do another, participate in some other alternative type of training, meaning like one is about the Randolph-Shepard Act, which is what dictates the ability for legally blind individuals to operate these food service and vending operations in state and federal facilities. And so there's essentially a course on it, which I'm going to attend. That was the one I chose. It was the first one, but why not? It's one I should know about because I'm in the program and know more about it, or, kind of get a review of. And then, so I signed up for what that was, acknowledged I needed to do it because you had to sign a document saying that you acknowledge that you need to do this and that you're going to complete it within 30 days. So I'm going to complete it by February 10th. And then did this report, did a little bit of packing after I did the video last night with the dishes. Got most of those dishes packed. There's still some more dishes that are needed. Well, no, there are no more dishes that I can find. I need more totes to complete packing some of the materials that my roommate has from her boxes from California. But I think it started with either 54 or 53 or 54 boxes in that closet. And I counted last night, there was like 12 left. So I was able to put somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 to 42 boxes in 8 totes, essentially, which is fantastic because it means it's not nearly as much as it was. It won't be nearly as hard to move, and it won't be nearly as amount of dust. And I've shrink wrapped all the dishes and stuff, so they won't be dusty. When you put them out of the box again, you can do a quick rinse and then put them to work and use them if you want to use them, if she wants to use them. So those are kind of the things going on. Is there anything else I did today? Talk to my family. I try to talk to them every day or every couple of days if I can. Political stuff I don't really get into too much on here because everybody's got a different political perspective, and just because I believe mine's right doesn't mean that it's effective when I'm just trying to tell a story here about what's going on in my life. And if anybody gets value from it or just wants to do their own consistent videos, then great. So is there anything else? Oh, I got this little tote today that is an underbed tote. So it's this long plastic tote. It's like 41 inches long, and so that's a little under 3.5 feet in length, and it's clear, and you could put it under like your sofa or your bed if you have room underneath it. Well, I want it for under my sofa or my love seats, because if I don't put it under my love seats, when I play ball with like the bear there, then his balls, his toys, will go under the sofa, and they'll get lost, and you don't find them until you're actually getting into the sofa, sweeping or doing whatever else. And so I wanted something that I could use underneath those love seats, and also, keep his toys from getting trapped underneath there. I was also looking on Amazon, and I found one that has like wheels where you can put like your shoes and stuff underneath it. So I'm also looking for a bed frame. If anybody happens to see this at the time when I'm looking for a folding adjustable bed frame. And what I mean by that, if you didn't already know, is I'm looking for a bed frame that, in addition to the ability for it to raise and lower the head and the feet, because position makes a huge impact on sleep apnea, people with sleep disorders. I'm also looking for one that, I can make those adjustments, but then I can put it to zero gravity, which means, it's kind of just a flat surface. But what I want to be able to do is then fold it up and move it to one side, because I have to take as much use of my space as I possibly can for shooting video and all those things I need to get done professionally speaking. And just having a bed sitting in the middle of a room or on the side of a room is occupying of space. So I need to find a way to better use my space, and by using a folding and adjustable bed, it will give me kind of the best of all those worlds, so that I can shoot my videos, and also I can lay down in that bed at night, keep my feet extended and stuff instead of having to sit on a love seat or lay on a flat bed. It'll give me the best of both worlds. And hopefully that will help me to where I can improve my sleep in addition to this stuff. You okay? You okay? You okay? Okay, good point. Let me make sure it's okay. We'll get you some food in just a second, baby. But thank you for kisses, baby. You're such a good kisser. Want a kiss? Want a kiss? Want a kiss? Oh, he's such a special. He's such a good boy. There's Butters over there. Anyways, so I want to find something that I can fold up and kind of move around, get out of the way, and use while I need it, but then kind of collapse it and keep it out of my way while I'm trying to do video and work and things like that, and really get that stuff done. So if anybody has any suggestions in the first couple of months of 2023 and you're watching this, then please do send your suggestions and any links you might have, put them in the comments below. All right, I think that's pretty much it for today. Hope you're having a safe and blessed day. Remember, every day is growth. Keep trying to do something every day that scares you. Explore your own priorities and make sure that you're not putting things on other people that is really your choices. Doesn't have to be their choices just because they're your choices. Make people smile as much as possible. In your way. You don't have to tell jokes constantly if you're not a joke person. Just try to make people smile, or at least make them feel welcomed and happy and appreciated, because everybody wants to feel that. And do it because you want people to be happy, not because you're doing it because they're being told to. Just do it because you want to make people happy. If you don't want to make people happy, then that's your choice, and you can live your life however you want to. But the world would be a lot better, I think, if we would all try to think about others and at least make them smile, make them happy. I also finally got my AT&T service, with as far as my cell phones are concerned, finally transferred over to the new carrier. So now I'm finally locked and loaded with my phone number. Don't have to worry about, having AT&T still connected to those phone numbers, which is great because I was having a lot of problems with the connectivity. So things are kind of good. It was a good day for moving in the right direction. I did fail on water again, badly. So that's 10 days in a row. So that's literally 10 gallons of water I have not consumed, which I promised myself I was going to do. So that's one of the consistencies and accountability things I need to work on. Okay. So, I'm going to go get my glass of water, fill it up right now after I finish the process of starting to upload this video, and get back to it. All right. Take care. Be blessed. Have a beautiful evening, beautiful tomorrow, beautiful every day, and do something new to improve the quality of your life in a way that you want to. Love and show affection in the best way that you can, and be happy. Take care.